Hi and welcome to my standing improve your posture sequence. This whole sequence is going to be more or less standing and lunging, so it is a bit more of an activating one. But our focus is the back body. As the front body gets heavier and curvier, we tend to fall into a little bit of a sway back, chin forward, shoulders forward sort of situation. So we're going to try to reverse that a little bit. I would recommend 2 blocks for this class if you don't have them. Anything that's that's stable on the floor that can bring the floor a little bit closer to you when needed. Once you have what you need, just meet me on the mat. All right, standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana, we're going to just create some awareness of the posture from the ground up. So starting with the soles of the feet. And I want you to feel as if you're pushing into the floor, and that gives you a length throughout your whole body, and then you grow through the crown of the head. So from the get-go, we're lengthening all of our joints here as tall as we can stand. And then pay attention to your hips. If you have a tendency for the tailbone to be released backwards, I want you to pull the lower belly up and in as if you're hugging your baby, and just release the tailbone down without tucking it under. Yeah, so we want a natural curve in the spine, but it should feel nice and supported here. Then bring your attention to your side body, into the ribs, and see if you can elongate the space between your hip creases and the bottom rib without splaying the front ribs out. So those we want to hug gently in. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, it's just sensations that we want to put into place here. Then let's give the shoulders a roll up to the ears. Bring them back and see if you can gently hug the shoulder blades together here first, and then draw them down towards the lower back. Now bring your attention to the top of your neck, and we want to lengthen that space. Gently tuck the chin in, so not down towards the chest, just straight back, as if you're creating a double chin. I know, it's really great. Chin back, long neck. And then the arms are going to outwardly rotate, so we want to bring the pinky finger forward and feel that opening across the chest. Now I just give you a lot of instructions, and you don't have to remember them all. I just want you to feel this active position here. So we're just standing, but there's a lot of things going on. So these are the muscles that we want to strengthen throughout this class and throughout our pregnancy or life in general. Now from here, keep this activation. It shouldn't feel super strained, but it should definitely feel like your body is working. Close down the eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths here in the nose. Out the mouth. Sink the shoulders down. Inhale through the nose. Release out the mouth. Now keep your mouth closed. Deep breath in the nose. Out the nose. Take another 5 breaths here, and I want you to feel that every time you inhale, you grow out through the crown of your head. And when you exhale, you ground the feet down towards the floor, and you release the shoulders down. Deep breathing. One more breath here. Full inhale. And full exhale. Nice. We're going to do a few half sun salutations. Personally, I need my feet quite wide at this moment to fold forward because my belly is in the way. So see how you go and adjust your feet as you need to. Deep breath in to reach the arms up overhead. Keep the shoulders down. Hands come to prayer. Bend the knees and send your hips back in space to create room for the belly, chest, and head to fold. Hands can come to the floor, all to blocks. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's pause here for a second. Can you find Tadasana in this position? Shoulder blades hugging together and down. Back of the neck is long. Spine and side body is long. Good. Breathe into all of that space you've just created here. Hugging your baby gently in. And then exhale, bend the knees. Elbows to knees, come into a little squat here. Just for a transition. Inhale. And exhale, curve the spine. Now drop the shoulders and the chin forward and roll your way up, one vertebra at a time. Bring the shoulders into place as you stand up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, send the hips back and fold. Drop the head at the end. Halfway lift, find that length in your spine. Exhale, come into a little mini squat. We inhale here. And then we roll up the spine, push the floor away with your feet, find your active Tadasana. 2 more times, inhale, arms to the sky. Fold as you exhale. Create length as you breathe in. Keep the length in the spine, just bend the knees, exhale. We stay here, shoulders down. And then release everything, curve the spine, just drop the arms and the head to roll up. Find your Tadasana. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, mini squat. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, arms to the sky. No folding, just draw the hands to heart center. Land your thumbs onto your sternum. Close down the eyes. Take a few breaths here. Now drop the hands down. If your feet are very wide, you can bring them in a little bit closer. Ready for some lunges. For this part, if you have blocks, I would recommend you to just keep them handy in front, close to you if you need them. All right, deep breath in, arms up. Keep the arms by the ears. Pour your weight into your left leg, pick up your right leg. So just hovering it off the floor. Now with control, we're going to step back into a crescent lunge. Try to do it as slow and controlled as you can. Gently touch the tippy toes to the back of the mat. Arm stays by the ears. This stance can be as long or short as you need to, as your body allows you to in this moment. But we are always working with our Tadasana cues here. So the feet are grounded. We're lifting the lower belly and releasing the tailbone down. Creating space in the side body. Lowering the shoulders away from the ears. And lengthening the back of the neck. Good. Take a deep breath in here. Coming to arrowhead, arms are going out straight to the side like wings as we lean forward. And then we reach them towards our back heel. Hold here for a moment. Pay attention to what happened to your shoulders. If they just fell forward, roll them back. We stay here as we continue with our arm circle. So we go back the way we came from. Keep your torso slightly reaching forward. Start to bring the arms out to the side like wings. Keep the shoulder blades engaged. Reach up all the way forward. Pinky now turning down towards the floor. Upper arm bones by the ears. Slowly start to bring them back. Gently, gently. Feel the activation of the back body here until the palms are facing our back leg. One more time. Reach the arms out to the side, palms facing the floor. And we gently rotate the pinky downwards as we align the upper arm bones with our ear. We go back, last one. Keep the shoulders far away from the ear. Neck is long. Gently, gently. We come back to arrowhead and bring the arms down and forward. Crescent lunge. Stretch your front knee. Whew. Deep breath in here. Release the arms down to your blocks or the floor if you have that space for a pyramid pose. All right, let's give that front leg a little bit of a release. If you need to hop in your back leg a bit closer, definitely feel free to do that. And then pull your left hip back in space. And we want to find our halfway lift here. So it's not so much about how close your forehead can get to your shin. It's more about the length that you can create in all parts of your body here. So your legs, your spine, your neck, and your arms. Now a gentle lift of the chest. And soft, soft breaths. Last breath in here. And full breath out. If you jump your back foot in, slide it back and bend your front knee into a low lunge. Inhale here, a little feeling of cobra in the chest. Exhale to pyramid pose. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, look forward with the breath. Exhale, pyramid pose. Deep breath in for your lunge. Exhale to stretch. Last one. Inhale, bend. And exhale, stretch. This time we bend into a lunge and we put our back knee on the floor. This is a great place to stay if you don't want to go into this next version. Just make sure the shoulders are rolled back and the chest is shining forwards, as if you have a diamond necklace here and you just want to show it off to whatever is in front of you. Everyone that feels like they can go a bit further, you're going to hug the inner thighs together to create that stability underneath your pelvis. Clasp the hands behind your back and then pull the fists away from you as you lift your chest towards the ceiling. We're here for just a few breaths. Opening up in the front body. See if you can draw the hands away from your lower back. Another 2 breaths. And then gently release the hands to the blocks. Pick up your back knee, maybe adjust your feet as needed. Crescent lunge, deep breath in. Warrior 2. Exhale. Let's just stretch the front leg, fingertips to touch over your head. Inhale. And then exhale, warrior 2. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, stretch and touch. Fingers overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. All right, this time we're going to reverse our warrior. So stay deep in your front knee. Flip your front palm, reverse it up and over. Breath in. Come into a side angle pose. Exhale. Now here, elbow to knee is great. If you want to put your hand on a block in front of that front leg, do that. One breath in to create length here. We're not staying. Exhale here. And then we come back up to reverse. This time you can stretch your front knee. That might feel really nice. Breath in. Exhale, come to your side angle pose. Few times with breath here. Reverse pyramid pose. Stretch your front leg. Exhale, side angle pose. One more time. Deep breath into reverse. Exhale, side angle. Coming up to stand. Inhale, turning out all 10 toes. I'm just going to move this so you can see me. Hands can come to your hips. All right, we're going to work our way into goddess pose. So strength for the legs, but we're going to focus a lot on the shoulder blades pulling back. Bring your arms up into a big star shape. Breath in to lengthen in all directions. And then as you bend your knees, you're going to cactus the arms and imagine you're by your wall and you're sliding the whole back body onto the wall here. So the shoulder blades are hugging together. The back of the hand is touching the wall, the whole lower arm, and the back of your upper arm. See if you can sink a little bit lower. And then we inhale to stand up. Maybe fingers to touch. Exhale, slide yourself down the imaginary wall. 3 more times. Inhale, fingertips to touch. Exhale, sliding down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, sliding down. Don't forget to hug the baby in as well so we're not sticking the butt out behind us. Last one, deep breath. Exhale, goddess. And then we stretch. Come into a warrior two. Okay, readjust your back foot. We're going to swipe the right arm down and around. Crescent lunge. Again, feel free to readjust your feet. We're going to come back to standing at the front of the mat the way we came in. So reach your torso forward. Maybe bring the arms down by your side for arrowhead. Option 1, stepping gently back. Option 2, come into a little airplane. Hold for 5, 4, lengthen, lengthen. 3, where's your Tadasana here? 2, 1. Reach the arms up, step the feet together. And hands to heart center. I'm just going to take a walk to the other side of the mat so I don't have my back towards you the whole time for the other side. You feel free to stay where you are. Reach the arms up overhead, inhale. Pour the weight into your right foot as you hover the left foot off the floor. And then super slowly, with control, we're going to step that leg back and touch down gently into a crescent lunge here. Great. Find your stance, maybe wiggle your feet to be a bit wider if you feel unstable here. And then lifting the lower belly up and in, expanding the chest out, lowering the shoulders down. From here, we're going to come into arrowhead. So start to project your torso forward into a diagonal. And then we open the arms to the side, palms facing down, and we reach them towards the back heel. We're going to do that 2 more times, keeping the torso slightly forward. Start to spread your wings, palms turns down. Hug the shoulder blades together. And then rotate your pinkies towards the floor as you align the upper arm bones with your ear. Back down, big circle. So the shoulders stays in place. They do not elevate towards the ears. We are working with the shoulder blades here and the rotation of the shoulder blades. Coming forward, last one. Around with control. And back down towards your arrowhead. Great, drop the arms down and around, reach them up, crescent lunge. Find your blocks for pyramid pose. All right, once you have your blocks, send your hips back, torso forward, reach the hands to somewhere that feels supported for you. Maybe the floor, maybe the blocks, maybe something else you found in your house that makes do. Okay, remember, we don't want to fold completely here. We want to try to keep the spine really nice and long. So pull the right hip back and project the crown of your head forwards. Lengthen the side body. We're always going back to those cues, those posture cues in the beginning of the class when we were in our Tadasana. And then just find your breath. Feel free to close your eyes whenever we're in a position that doesn't move. And yeah, adjust the feet as needed if you want to jump in the back leg a little bit. Now the heel definitely doesn't have to touch the floor here, the back heel. But it might feel a bit more stable if it does. So if you need to adjust your feet to do that, you're more than welcome to. All right, last breath here. Exhale. We're going to start to re-bend your front leg. So maybe slide your back leg back for a low lunge. Look forward. Open up the front of the chest. And then pyramid pose. Exhale. Inhale, coming down. Diamond necklace shining forward. Lift the gaze maybe. And then breathe out as you fold. Or stretch the front leg. 2 more times. Low lunge. Pyramid pose. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now coming into your lunge. Drop the back knee down. And same as before, find your variation. Either staying here and pulling the shoulder blades gently together, broadening the collarbones forward. Or if you want to come into the next variation, hug your inner thighs together. So you might want to come out a little bit of the depth to find the stability. Now clasp the hands behind your back the weird way this time. Let's change it up, make it interesting. Stretch the elbows. Reach your hands away from you. Open up the chest. It feels okay gazing up towards the corner of the ceiling. And we are just breathing. This is a very active position. So stay with me for another 2 breaths. And then gently release. Hands to blocks. Pick up your back knee. We go crescent lunge. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Stretch the front leg. Fingertips touching over the head. Exhale. Come back to warrior 2. One more time. Deep breath in. Fingertips. Stretches. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay in the front leg. We flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Again, not here for long. Find your variation. Maybe elbow to knee, maybe hand to block. Creating length in the left side body. Deep breath in. Exhale to stay. Reverse. Stretch your front leg. Raise your right fingertips up and back. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Stretch. Exhale, side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Now stretch everything up. We're going to come into our goddess pose. So turning 10 toes out to the side. Okay, let's find that first. Readjust your feet. Wiggle them around until it feels okay. Reach the arms up into a star pose. Sliding down the wall, exhale. Hug the baby up and in. Inhale, stretch. Maybe fingertips to touch. Exhale, sinking down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Find length when you stretch. And find depth when you go down. Okay, stretch, breathe in. We're going to come into a crescent lunge towards the front of the mat. So whatever you need to do and wiggle to get there, we meet. Arms by the ears. Whoops, right leg forward, left leg back. Making our way to the top of the mat. So whatever you did last time, either arrowhead arms forward, arrowhead arms back. Pour the weight into your front leg and we can come through an airplane maybe, or just with control stepping forward. If you're in an airplane, we're here for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring your feet together, reach your arms to the sky, breathe in. Hands to heart center, exhale. Okay, just to solidify the work we've done today, we're going to do one more pose. That is a full back body activation. I love this one for a balance pose, but also for a posture correction pose. So let's change legs. We're going to stand on the left leg, bring the arms up by the ears, and then just reach the right leg back. We're not going to step back, so there's just tippy toes touching the floor here. Now, from here, open up the arms to the side like wings. Lift the chest and the lower belly. And if you can, activate your glutes, your hamstrings. Lift the right leg off the floor. Angel pose. So we're projecting the whole front body forward and activating the whole back body. Take a few breaths in here. And then see if you can come back with control, arms to the sky, right leg gently places down, hands to heart center. Okay, other side, reach the arms to the sky. Step back with your left leg, just gently tap the toes behind you. Amazing place to stay if the balance felt a bit hard or uncomfortable. Now open up your wings. Hug the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Maybe lift the left leg. And breathe. Then coming back with control, arms to the sky, foot to the floor, hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Deep breath in to the chest, the ribs, the belly, and release. Come back to Tadasana. Palms facing forward, this time without overthinking it, without over-cueing it. Just notice how the body automatically places itself after all that activation. Feel free to finish this practice however you want. If you just want to stay here and feel for a moment, or if you want to do a Shavasana. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.